It's MORPHIN TIME!
What's happening, everybody? Justin here alongside Yadi and Wait, you're not Lola. What? You look familiar. Are you who I think you are?
It's me, Luigi.
Yes, alongside Yadi and Lewis for the first time in a while that we got this guy on here. Welcome once again to Nap Reacts, our incredible nerdy reaction series. We have another incredible episode for you this week as we are taking a look at Power Rangers versus Super Sentai 6th Ranger Morph Comparison by Shan Tokusatsu. That's quite a mouthful. That's what she said.
And Tokusatsu.
Yep. All right. So, getting into the pregame, we are pretty much all of us are big Power Rangers fans, and we've we've talked a number of times about it. So we have a pretty good idea of where it all comes from and things like that. And so I figured, why not drop a few Power Rangers reactions on here as well? And so,
which we have a full episode.
Oh yeah.
He's talking about.
Yeah, he's talking about the Power Rangers.
Oh yeah. It's all good. So you'll hear a bit of background noise, unfortunately. So just a bit of a disclaimer real quick. So we don't always have Lewis on, and also we have another one of our crew records another podcast on the same day. So there'll be a bit of an overlap, so no big worries. All right. So yeah, what do you think?
I don't know what to expect.
Mm.
I
have no idea what to expect. Yeah, I'm ready for this.
Oh yeah. Well, this particular video is basically just a comparison between the two. Starting with the original version Super Sentai, and then as a comparison, bringing the equivalent of the Power Rangers transformation as well. And so you'll see the two, and so it'll skip, you'll see consecutive seasons, and then all of a sudden it will skip because not all Super Sentai seasons have a 6th Ranger. So it actually didn't become a thing with a recurring 6th Ranger until I think the 16th season, which is what the original Power Rangers is based on. So, and then there are points at which Saban or whoever had the franchise at the time decided, oh, we'll just make up our own 6th Ranger since they don't feel like doing one. But, sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't.
Which is funny because isn't the first Power Rangers the only one with 6 Rangers?
No. A lot of them have them, but there are some that don't. And so for the ones that, for Power Rangers, most of them do have. Hell, some of them, I think there was 1 or 2 that might have had more than that, although I don't recall. Because I haven't seen every season of, especially a lot of the modern stuff, because I'm not really into the modern stuff for Power Rangers, but Super Sentai, I mean, I've been into that for a good while, ever since I found out about it. So, there's a lot of them that have 9 or 10, which is ridiculous. Oh yeah, there's another.
Sounds messy.
It's pretty crazy. There's another video that I got queued up, which I'm gonna have to split into 2 or 3 parts because it's over an hour long, which details all of the transformations from the very beginning, from the OG 1970s teams all the way up to 2023, 2024. And some of those seasons do get kind of ridiculous.
I didn't know I went that far.
Oh yeah. I mean, it started way back, and I think even as far back as the '80s is I think when Saban was trying to pitch the idea for Power Rangers to the networks, but he couldn't get like there was just no interest at the time. And I think he did it like twice more in the early '90s. But as we know, '93 is when he finally got Fox, I think it was, to bite and actually give it a shot. And the rest, as they say, is history.
Nice.
And so, yeah, we're gonna be getting into that in just a few seconds. So before we do that, as always, since we cannot monetize these reactions, direct support, while not required, is greatly appreciated. Nerds don't words, good folks. Head on over to patreon.com/thenerd-archive. For as little as $1 a month after a 7-day free trial, you get access to all sorts of cool perks, starting with access to our special hidden Discord section, Sector Zero, where some of our Patreon rewards are fulfilled. $5 a month gets you 1 week early access to all of our recorded content, including Nap Reacts. And new perks, tiers, and exclusive merch are always being considered, so head on over, check it out, see what we have on offer, and lend your support if you wish. As always, links to the original videos will be in the description below, so pause this, head on over, give them a watch and a like if you haven't already, then come back and do the same for us. And with that said, we're going to go ahead and get into the action and make it happen.
It's Morphin Time! Dragon Sword!
I mean, they did make it cooler.
Oh, yeah. Well, in some seasons.
Remember that Turbo movie?
Sounds like me. I'm bigger now.
That's literally where Turbo got it.
That was a cool one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah? Tiger Zord! I don't need help to whip you and your clan.
Okay, I'll give the white one to the senpai. Ding. King Ranger.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's Morphin Time! Gold Ranger power!
Well, that's cool. I never got to that part when he came back for that.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of this sounds reminds me of anime. Specifically Dragon Ball.
This time, Ecliptor, the victory will be mine.
黒騎士戦おう一緒に
戦おう。
星を守るために
Let's do it. Time fire!
Okay, so the transformations in the Senpai version side are actually very cool.
No one's getting a Q-Rex but me. Quantum power! I'll just beat Rancic to the punch.
Hello?
Galaxis! Summon! Spirit of Jazz!
ガオール部の魂と呼応する6人目の戦士の誕生です。その名も
鮮烈の銀狼ガオシーバ
They call Alexa. That's how you said. The same camera angle?
あのボールはまさかあいつが天空忍びチェンジはあ I am Ninja of Ninja 手裏剣じゃ緑の光弾天空忍者手
The
裏剣
Green
じゃ
Goblin.
参上
Nice.
Samurai Storm Ranger Form.
Green Samurai Power
Okay,
You can't
okay.
hide forever
Zebra power.
Back change.
There will be only one White Ranger.
I got no problem with that.
White Ranger Dino Power.
Drago Dino Power
エマージェンシーデカマスターコールを受けたデカベースから形状記憶宇宙金属デカメタルが転送される。そして超微粒子状に変換されたデカタルがボスの全身を包み変身完了するのだ。百鬼夜行をぶった切る地獄の番犬デカマスター
His face gotta be like this.
Oh yeah.
Thank you, Cat. SPD emergency. Shadow Ranger.
Oh no.
You have taken what was dearest to me, Banag, but that has only made me stronger. I am Shadow Ranger. Here. Solar Cell Morpher! Magical Source! Mystic Force!
Those are the pirates, right? You were talking about? No?
No, not this one. Not yet.
Power of the Sun!
Yeah, this is from Mystic Force.
Overdrive, accelerate.
Mercury Ranger!
Mercury Ranger.
Mm-hmm.
サイブレード研ぎ澄ませ獣の刃ビーストオン
Do they still put out this show? Like, are they still going like the Power Rangers are too?
Sentai is still going.
才を磨いて
Power Rangers, I'm not sure yet.
アメイジングアビリティ激チョッパー Final Morpher
Initiate.
Jungle Beast Spirit Unleashed With the power of a Rhino Jungle Fury Rhino Ranger
Change soul. Set. Let's
go on! レッドオン
ブレイク限界。ゴーンゴールド。
キラキラ世界ストーンシルバーテイクオフゴーンウィング
That face. Yeah.
Running RPS Get Gear黙って見てろって寿司店だ寿司ディスクいらっしゃい一貫健常俺が6人目の真剣じゃ真剣ゴールドだSamurai Morpher Gold Power
In the quick.
Gold is good to go
Sava.
This is the pirate one.
豪快チェンジ 真っ赤な太陽を背に受けて青き心に正義は宿る黄色い歓声浴びまくりふにふにほっぺをピンクに染める緑の若葉のニューヒーロー金銀輝くその名も豪快シーバー
Confetti.
Yep.
Super Mega Mode! Super Mega Force Silver!
I feel like the Senpai so far has the better music.
Double Changer!
Except for the first one.
Yeah, the first one though. But everything else they've had some of the better transformation in music. And the sound effects.
Oh, no doubt.
Look at that.
I feel like I can take a Power Ranger. Because by the time they transform,
Try to hit him like 5 times before they even transform.
Gold Terramorpher!
I guess before they morph.
Unleash the power! Still think the stone is yours? Whoa!
Gold Ranger?
Vivix! Attack! Pterodactyl! Power Ranger!
Is that a cheeseburger?
that's what I thought.
Yes.
Shuriken change.
Start. What? Star Ninja.
Yep.
Got it.
Gold Ninja! Power Star!
I thought he was gonna sing like a country song or something. This.
Ninja Spin! Rhythm of the Ninja! Ninja Steel Gold! Yeehaw! Let's get this party started!
Give me this chance to say, let's shred.
It's Morphin Time! It's Wolfie!
Wait, is that a robot?
Activate Beast Power! Unleash the beast!
All right. Well, let's break that down. Let's unpack that.
That's a lot to unpack.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But I agree with Yadi's previous statement that the Japanese version has better music. The transformations are better. It's like the American ones are like shortened
Yeah.
for 4-hour attention span, I guess.
What's weird is like a lot of the American ones, especially getting into like the later seasons, are like really like super overproduced and just the changing certain things about the transformations and whatnot that just didn't really need to be changed. Like you had something really cool and you could have gone with that. Instead, you have to make these unnecessary changes based on what you perceive the American audience is going to enjoy. And then for some, it just doesn't wind up going over very well. But yeah, I definitely agree that aside from the very first one, Sentai was actually a lot better than the Power Rangers equivalent. And I would say the first one with Mighty Morphin is, for me, difficult to pick between the two. As much as I like Tommy and the Green Ranger, like I feel like they're tied in that sense. That may seem like blasphemy to a lot of the Power Rangers fans out there, but you know, that's just my opinion.
I think the Power Ranger fans, yes, but the fans that like both, just like you, I think they understand. I'm a Power Ranger fan, and I didn't know about the Japanese version until, like, I didn't know how it was produced the whole time until you and I talked about it like 5 years ago.
Oh yeah.
So.
Oh yeah. A lot of it's just stock footage from the Sentai season that it's based on that they bring over and they utilize in that sense. And then like what they can't use, they produce some of their own stuff. And like some things that they bring over, they don't even, like some props and things like that, they don't even use. A perfect example is what was that season? Lost Galaxy. When they brought over the Magna Defender and they needed, like, the Sentai version just used the sword to transform. But in the Power Rangers version, they used a morpher that came over from the season after, that was supposed to be after Mighty Morphin, but never got used. So it's like a bunch of props that never got used. And so, okay, we'll take this morpher and we'll use that. And then, fun fact, actually, I actually didn't realize this until relatively recently. The reason that you probably noticed, not probably, but when you watched Power Rangers and you see the Green Ranger in some scenes, he has that cloth gold shield over his suit, and in some scenes he has like the hard shield over. The reason that is the case is because when they shipped the suits over to use those for the American version, the shield actually got severely damaged, and so they weren't able to use it, and so they had to come up with something quick in order to make it work, in order to actually film.
So the cheap version is what we made.
Pretty much.
Now that you mention it, I remember seeing both.
Oh yeah, yeah. What's weird is, like, as a kid, it never really even occurs to you to even question that, because it's like, you know, why is the shield different? But then after a while, you just kind of ignore it because you're watching the show and you're enjoying it for what it is. I mean, now as an adult looking at it, it's like, it can't be as hell.
I hate that now as an adult I see things like that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Because then that's the only thing I can think of.
It ruins it for you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, yeah.
It's like I was watching something with Sarah yesterday, and something happened with one of the characters. They had something on them, and then they didn't, but then they did. And I'm like, look at what's happening. And then I couldn't stop thinking about it. I kept looking to see if it kept disappearing.
Mm. Oh yeah, yeah. But yeah, like I was saying, like, to be honest, like they could have in some ways kind of stuck with some of the footage and that stuff that they were given, and just kind of changed what needed to be changed, and made it work, like they did with some of the older Power Ranger seasons. But it's like, not only did they make those changes, but it seemed like they were like overproduced and just a lot more heavily reliant on like effects and like more audio than you really needed. more vocal hit, ha, huh, huh, like in some of those transformations. Like, seriously, like I think you're going a little bit overboard on,
Especially
you know?
Tommy's.
I mean,
it was very.
I'm talking, but that's the thing though. In the fight scenes, that's kind of what you would expect. But I'm talking about in like the transformation scenes. Like there's like way too much of that.
When like we saw the first one,
Uh-huh.
that's literally the one thing that I paid attention to was and I'm like, what are you doing? You're not fighting yet.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, but at the same time, it kind of makes sense because they're doing all those moves and poses and things like that. And so they got to kind of figure something out because in the Sentai versions, they're talking and they're doing those poses and they're doing like the roll call stuff and that's like a staple of Super Sentai is almost every transformation, there's a roll call. And I mean, in real life, yeah, you wouldn't get the opportunity to do something like that before you just got beat to hell, you know, or something like that. But, you know, for a children's television show, you know, the suspension of belief and all of that stuff. So it kind of makes sense. You know,
Which makes me wonder.
Audience.
Makes me wonder if the Ginyu Force is actually a parody.
It absolutely is.
Of Sentai.
Oh yeah, no, 100% it is. 100% is. And it's funny actually because we're going to be watching. It's several episodes down the road, but the episodes of Dragon Ball Z Abridged where they appear, and I mean, literally they do that and just completely turn it into like a Japanese Power Rangers style thing, which is super, super cool. And what's funny is like they're saying the exact title. I forget what they call the team, but it's literally the exact thing they call it in the original Japanese version of Dragon Ball Z, which is super cool. But yeah, no, it's literally inspired by Super Sentai.
Which I always thought it was like super over the top, and I'm like, the Ginyu Force is my least favorite characters. But it did give us an amazing fight scene between Goku and Jeez and Butter. That scene is showed the first time Ultra Instinct never showed up.
Yeah, kind of a teaser to what would come way down the line, but I don't think any of them had a clue kind of what
of course not.
They were hinting towards until way, way down the line. But yeah,
people are noticing it now because of how close it looks. But
oh yeah. They make those comparisons based on what they see and what they saw back then, and it's just like it makes them question. Okay, what did they know? Did they have an idea of what they were going to do? But honestly, I don't think Toriyama really knew exactly where it was going to lead until he started getting closer to what he was doing, recently, and what we got.
On that note, did I spoil anything for you in one of my latest videos on TikTok from Daima?
Oh, with the Super Saiyan 4 transformation? It was kind of already spoiled for me because I saw some other videos from TikTok that had the transformation. I'm like, okay, cool, it's canon. It's a bit of a spoiler, so such is life.
But it wasn't me, right?
No, you weren't the first one to do it, so it is what it is.
Because after I posted it, I'm like, oh shit, Justin hasn't seen it.
Oh, I had Super Saiyan 4 Goku spoiled. I had Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta spoiled, and so
which they didn't call it Super Saiyan 3. It's Ultra Super Saiyan Vegeta.
It's Super Saiyan 3.
Yeah, of course.
I've seen as goofy as he looks in that transformation. It makes sense why he never uses it at any point after that, considering canonically it takes place before Super. So it is what it is.
It's MORPHIN
Well,
time!
that'll just about do it for this week's episode of Nap Reacts. We hope you enjoyed this bit of content as much as we did bringing it to you. If you did, go ahead and smack that like button as hard as you can and subscribe to the channel if you are new. Yeah. Just like that. Just like that. Like a boss, man.
Yes, even Sarah got it.
Hey, that was perfect timing there. All right. Next time on Nap Reacts, we were getting back into the Team 4-Star goodness with Dragon Ball Z Abridged Episode 13. By Team 4-Star. Did I say Team 4-Star? I think I did.
Next time on Nap Reacts.
Absolutely. So do look forward to that one. Follow us on all of our social platforms through the links in the description. The link tree is your one-stop shop for everywhere we operate, including our Patreon, as well as our incredible Discord community, which you will thoroughly enjoy. It is absolutely free to join, so stop by, shoot the breeze, play some games, and hang out with the nerds just like you. Boil it all down, what can they do? Lewis.
Click all the things.
Absolutely. You heard the Dragon Ball Z announcer guy. Click all the things and join our incredible community. We look forward to seeing you there. And with that being said, we're going to get the hell out of here for Lewis and Yadi. This is Justin. Thanks again for watching, and we will see you in the next episode. Bye!
Bye.
I